it's Taylor. I am a day late with my video, and I apologize. Yesterday, I cleaned all day. The day before that, I didn't do anything. I laid around. So I want to get better at planning my YouTube videos this year. So I need to prioritize that. So I'm getting there. Bear with me. Anyway, today I wanted to share 6 books that I want to read this year in 2023. I have them all right here. I'll show you what they look like. Woo! There's 6 of them. So, read one every couple months. I wrote down some information about each one, and I might share what's on the back or something. So I'm going to read them in order of the ones I want to read, first to last. Honestly, the last one kind of seems the most boring, but we'll see. I think my goal should be 5, but I wanted to make it even. And I wanted to read my new ones so I can get some different ones for Christmas next year, because 4 of these, the last 4, are new ones I got for Christmas. So, let's get started. Number 1, I started reading this book a month ago. It's called What Happened to You, and the authors are Oprah Winfrey and Bruce Perry. This book has 300 pages, and basically it's just a conversation between Oprah and Bruce Perry. See, I got my bookmark in here. It's a little corgi. It's a magnetic bookmark. I got a pack of them at Kohl's.com. So I should probably get some more bookmarks, because I'm reading another book called Running with Scissors, and I'm just using a receipt for that right now. Whatever, it works. The receipt's like 5 years old. I'm on page 75. And basically, this book is, if you can see in here, you can see there's black text and there's blue text. The blue text is Oprah, and the black text is Dr. Perry. And they kind of go back and forth. They have artwork on each chapter and a title for the chapter. The artwork is always different. I really like the artwork. So yeah, I am about a fifth of the way through this book, and so far it's interesting, but like a lot of the stuff I already know. So I'm kind of excited to get on to the next book. So, the second book that I want to read in 2023 is The Boy Who Was Raised as a Dog. So, the main author of this book is Bruce Perry, who also helped write the book with Oprah that I just talked about. So, these books were both, my sister is letting me borrow them. And she works at a school, and she's always kind of worked in the mental health field, I guess. She's not a nurse or anything, but she works with mentally ill people. She used to work at a place called Crossroads that helped teenagers who were like runaways, had problems with their parents, drug and alcohol problems, anything you can think of like that. So she's always had a job like that. She seems to enjoy it. So these books kind of, I think she said her boss gave them to people or something. I don't know. But this book says that there are stories from a child psychiatrist's notebook. What traumatized children can teach us about loss, love, and healing. So I want to say this is about the author's experience. It says on the back here that Dr. Perry explains what happens inside the brains of children exposed to extreme stress and shares their lessons of courage, humanity, and hope. Only when we understand the science of the mind and the power of love and nurturing can we hope to heal the spirit of even the most wounded child. So, I'm not really sure what to expect with this. I thought it would be like a story about his life, but I'm not so sure now after reading this. So this book is 400 pages. I think it's got the most out of, nope, not the most, but it's got the second most out of the 6. So this will be a long one. Hopefully I can get into it. I need to focus better, so I should start working. I should do workout after this. Okay. The next book that I had on my list is called Whole Again. This book is by Jackson MacKenzie. He also was the author of Psychopath Free. So the front of the book says, healing your heart and rediscovering your true self after toxic relationships and emotional abuse. So it looks like this book is going to be about survivors that have gone through, depression, anxiety, substance abuse, anything you can think of. And I feel like I'm going to relate to this book more than some of these other ones. So I'm excited to share my thoughts on these books. But anyway, this book is 266 pages. I actually saw a TikTok video that, I think it was a TikTok video or an Instagram reel, where somebody held these a list of books out, and it said books you need to read this year or something. And I screenshotted them. So that's how I found these books. And I went through my screenshots and I saw the things that I wanted to buy, or I put it on my Christmas list. Books are a really easy gift, in my opinion. Okay, so the next book that I want to read, it's the fourth one on my list. This is the smallest one it's not the smallest one. Well, it's 300 pages, so it's in the middle. This book is called Spook, and the author is Mary Roach. So this book actually was suggested to me by my friend Brandon Jones. Thank you. I love ghost stuff, and I find that stuff interesting, and I think this book is little experiences or little stories about this lady having go through these stuff. I don't know. There are some pictures in here. I don't know. I'm hoping to really get into this one. So the back of the book, I'll read you one of the paragraphs. It says, "What happens when we die? Does the light just go out and that's that? The million-year nap? Or will some part of my personality, my meanness, persist? What will that feel like? What will I do all day? Is there a place to plug in my laptop?" In an attempt to find out, Mary Roach brings her tireless curiosity to bear on an array of contemporary and historical soul searchers, scientists, schemers, engineers, mediums, all trying to prove or disprove that life goes on after we die. So, yeah. We'll see. She's also written a book called Stiff. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm excited about this one, but... Alright, so the smallest book that I have here is the fifth one. It's called The Mountain Is You. The author of this book is Brianna Wiest. I think that's how you say her name. It says, "Transforming self-sabotage into self-mastery." This book has 239 pages. And let's see here. It looks like there's 6 or 7 chapters. I think it's basically... Okay, let me read the back to you. This book is about self-sabotage. Why we do it, when we do it, and how to stop doing it for good. Coexisting but conflicting needs create self-sabotaging behaviors. This is why we resist efforts to change, often until they feel completely futile. But by extracting crucial insight from our most damaging habits, building emotional intelligence by better understanding our brains and bodies, releasing past experiences at a cellular level, and learning to act as our highest potential future selves, we can step out of our own way and into our potential. For centuries, the mountain has been used as a metaphor for the big challenges we face, especially ones that seem impossible to overcome. To scale our mountains, we actually have to do the deep internal work of excavating trauma, building resilience, and adjusting how we show up for the climb. In the end, it is not the mountain we master, but ourselves. So, I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy this one because I definitely self-sabotage, and that's something that I do want to work on. So I'm pretty stoked about reading this one. The book that I have last is also written by Brianna Wiest. It's called 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think. This is the biggest book I have in my pile here. There are 441 pages. And I was scrolling through this one, and read the title and it'll tell you what the book is. So I do want to say that each essay is from somebody different. I'm not sure, but let me find some of the topics. Maybe they don't say that. Oh, maybe they do. So, let's see. There's 101 essays in here. I'll just read a few of random ones. How to detox your mind without having to go completely off the grid. The 6 pillars of self-esteem. 16 questions that will show you who you are and what you're meant to do. 10 things emotionally intelligent people do not do. The Idiot's Guide to Emotional Intelligence, Why We Need Pain. So, I'm not sure if I will enjoy this one because it seems like it's about a lot of different things. So it might be distracting, but now that I think about it, maybe it won't be that bad. Because they're kind of short. So I could read a few and then take a break. Honestly, I might like this one the most. So yeah. Six books. One year. 12 months. So that's about one book per couple months, give or take, Sometimes I'll read in the bathtub, but a lot of times I just want to light my candle and just chill. Sometimes I will have a book light and I'll read in bed. Sometimes on the weekend I'll read in the morning for a little bit, 10 or 20 pages. Yeah, sometimes if we take a car ride to Corey's parents' house, I'll bring a book. I did that this past weekend. I read out of my other book, Running with Scissors. So, yeah, I didn't really read very many books when I started going to college again, to be honest. And I feel like I want to be a part of the book club, you know? There's a lot of cool people who read. And, like, bookshelves with books on them are cool. It'd be cool if I could, like, tell people, like, yeah, that book's about this, and you want to borrow it? You know? I think books are wonderful. So, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do separate videos for each book. If you want me to talk about all of the books in one video after I'm done reading them, let me know what you would prefer. Have you read any of these books? I would love to know if you liked them. What would you rate them? I think I should rate them when I'm done reading them. Don't you think? I could rate them on a 1 to 10 scale, and I could also rate them on a 1 to 6 scale, because there's 6 books. So, yeah. I hope that you guys find this interesting. I think that it will find the right people. And if you hated this video, let me know. Because I could use the views in the comments, so and the laugh. So anyway, I will try my very best to be more consistent with Monday videos. I do have a lot going on next Monday, so maybe I should plan ahead and do it on Sunday and then post it on Monday. I hope you guys had a good New Year. I hope that the rest of your year goes swimmingly. And I'm excited to share some more of my knowledge and some more of what's on my mind with you guys. Yeah. See you next week. Bye.